Hi, I'm Hui Tong.
And I'm Carly Mark.
Welcome to this edition of JVTV News. Good morrow, fair maiden.
What's with the old-timey talk?
Oh, that's my fair speak I picked up at the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah? Kenneth Velez takes us to the fairgrounds.
A popular sideshow in the Renaissance Festival is the Fettuccine Show, who we were able to ask some questions about the Ren Fest and how it plays a role in his life.
The Renaissance Festival is a theatrical recreation of a Renaissance market area during festival time. I do magic, but I'm not a magician. I juggle, I'm not a juggler. I walk rope, I'm a clown. It's what I do. I do stuff. I have a number of different things that I can pull out according to the audience's needs. I've been in the business 39 years. I started when I was 13. And I just have a great time doing it.
And you'll see some guy swallow a sword or chop a banana in half or with a whip.
People come together and they just kind of let loose and have a good time. A lot of people wear costumes and enjoy themselves.
Kenneth Velez, JVTV News.
What's up, Falcon?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking about What's Up, Falcon, JVTV's newest segment that you'll be seeing soon.
Sierra Mackey takes us behind the scenes.
Okay, so basically, you guys kind of already know the gist of the show. It's like
I'd move this chair out of the way and then have one of
you meant like to rap along with the lyrics of the song.
JVTV is back with a new segment called What's Up Falcons that no one has ever seen before. This new segment has a late night talk show style. 22 JVTV members and their producer, Ms. Stoker, have come together to prepare for the very first pilot episode of What's Up Falcon.
It's been incredibly stressful trying to put all of this together in such a short amount of time, but it's just trying to get such diverse groups of people working together on one project has been just so incredibly fulfilling and enriching because it's something that has never really been done before in this organization, so it's pretty interesting trying to get stuff like this actually going, and the fact that we're doing so well already is just, it makes all the stress incredibly worth it.
JVTV members have put a lot of time and work in trying to make this segment perfect. Between the meetings and rehearsals, everything has been running smoothly.
When she first brought it up, it was like, I have to be a part of this. This sounds like so much fun. I feel like this is definitely going to be something that happens year on, and maybe it even goes to other schools, and it just seemed like something I definitely wanted to get my hands on and work with. It was really amazing because I really wasn't expecting it, and just knowing that I got the part, it really just kind of blew my mind, and I was really excited, and just knowing everything that's going to go on from there on was just amazing for me.
Before we start off, I would like to give a very special welcome to our studio audience, but in all seriousness, I am Austin Wallace, and this is my side host, Caitlin Campbell.
When I saw the chance, I felt like I should try, because I like to try for things, because usually when I try for things, I don't get them, and so I was like, maybe this one I can try, and I would possibly get.
I hope that this actually becomes a success and something that JVTV becomes known for, apart from our news broadcast, because I feel like it's something so unique and no other school actually does something like this, so it's something to really like brand our name on.
So, were y'all going for the record?
No, actually we were going for an undefeated.
With hard work and dedication, the JVTV members were able to come together and make What's Up Falcon an official new segment. Sierra Mackey, JVTV News.
Next up, we have a story about ID cards. But first, here's a public service announcement by Edwin Chavez, Drew Gwynn, Adam Poley, and Isabel Cruz.
Be limitless.
It's all about knowing your potential.
Once you apply yourself, you can achieve anything.
Our district has taken extra measures to ensure that our CFISD students are safe. Quentin Ashutabi shows us the new innovative security system.
A new safety procedure has been implemented into our school district. ID cards have been around for many years, but they now have a barcode on the back. At Jersey Village, we're not required to have our ID cards, but here at Side Ridge, they're required to have their ID cards when they get on and off the bus and to eat breakfast and lunch.
We want to know who's in the building. A lot of times we have students from other campuses, or we have adults that come in for various reasons, and we want to know who they are.
Being able to tell who belongs on campus and who doesn't belong on campus. The beauty of being able to see a student coming towards you with an ID lets us know that, hey, at least we know that it is a student here.
I think it's a good idea because it helps us sit in the students' safety within the school. I don't really like it because every time I get on the bus, I have to keep swiping that thing every time.
It's the plan of the district to go with the other 6 high schools that have not yet officially adopted student ID cards.
I think that if students are wearing IDs, it'll make the school safer because you'll be able to easily tell who's a student and who's not.
I don't think that I need to be identified all the time.
I don't really think it makes a difference since the teachers aren't always like looking at people and trying to identify who they are.
I think we would be more safe as well because when a student has the ID badge on, we now can identify that they're supposed to be here.
The main priority of the ID card system is safety, and although opinions may differ, they are here to stay. Quentin Ashitabi, JVTV News.
Thanks, Quentin. I feel safer already.
Did you know that there's a Harry Potter club? If not, then you're missing out on a spell-tacular club. Tori Woodruff tells us more.
Jersey Village made the first ever Harry Potter club, where anyone can go to discuss, read, or watch Harry Potter.
The Harry Potter Club started last spring. One of my students from last year, Jessica Haney, and Alex Van Riedenstein wanted to start the club. And Jessica came and talked to me about it, and together we kind of figured out what we needed to get done, and she was a rock star and invested it out and got it done.
I've always been very nerdy and very into Harry Potter, and I just really wanted a place where I could meet people with that same interest in a place where we wouldn't judge each other.
Harry Potter, written by J.K. Rowling, has been famous over the years. From books to the movies, she has inspired people all around the world.
One person gave it a try and then told their friends about it, they read it, and then they told others about it until pretty much everyone knew about the Harry Potter books.
I think it has something to do with the author and how she writes. She writes so well, and it's very, very descriptive, and it pulls you into that world and makes it something that you'll really understand and love and identify with all the characters.
It's a very niche club, and that's only for people who are like big fans of Harry Potter. But I think you should join it because there's a lot of cool people, and it's just a really neat environment because we all get along really well, and we all just unite under one love.
Tori Woodruff, JVTV News.
Next up, we have a story about the local arcade. But first, here's a public service announcement by George Rosales and Kaylin Campbell.
Let's see here. This book is just too weird.
Aww.
No, and I guess. Interesting. Huh. Too heavy. Rude. Nope. Ah! No! Wow.
Hey, did you do anything this weekend?
Yeah, I went go-karting, mini-golfing, and I played a bunch of games.
Really? Where?
The local arcade.
Aaron Cuevas puts a quarter into this one.
Arcades have been popular since as long as most can remember. People seem to be drawn in by the bright lights and cheery atmosphere. But what makes them so special?
It was just kind of like the local hangout. Like me and my buds from high school would go skate, and we'd end up there, grab a smoothie, and then just kind of hang out till we had to go. And we just all kind of goofed off most of the time. We didn't really like play anything other than Galaga, really.
Back in the day in Willowbrook Mall, but it used to be an arcade. And so while Mom and Dad would shop, that's when we played our games. And you know, every time we went shopping, that was like my favorite thing to do. If we were in the Willowbrook area, like I wanted to go to an arcade game. It's usually my brothers. Yeah, my 3 brothers. We go into places.
No matter how many years pass, arcades will always have a spot in people's hearts. Arcades are more than just a place to play games. They're a place where people form precious memories with their friends and families. Aaron Cuevas, JVTV News.
Maybe I should go sometime.
Yeah, you'll have a blast.
Now here's Mario Madrano with Lifestyles. A lot of people think that vaping is a safe alternative to cigarettes, but do they know all the facts? Ivan Gomez tells us more.
Is vaping good? Is vaping bad? We don't know. We spoke to a local vape store to tell us more.
Vaping, it's basically water vapor instead of actually combusting tobacco or a material. So you're getting your nicotine through e-juice, but you're not getting anything else. In our shop, we don't sell to anybody under 18, and that is a good thing. I think just as much as cigarettes, it should be regulated to an extent, but it shouldn't be hard for somebody over 18 to get a safer alternative to smoking cigarettes. For some people, a hobby. There are trick videos, different like cloud competitions. It can be something fun to do.
Well, I started learning from Max because he's an expert at it, and he teaches me how to do O's and jellyfish.
We have heard the positives, yet we still have not heard the negatives. Nurse Lee tells us more.
With vaping, it's putting in chemicals that shouldn't be in your body. I mean, vaping doesn't have as many chemicals as a cigarette does, but it still has the nicotine that cigarettes do. I know it mixes it in with just a few chemicals, not as many as cigarettes, but I still don't think that it's healthy to your body because it increases your dopamine levels in your brain, and that can have negative side effects. I know that it can still affect your lungs, maybe not as horrible as cigarette smoke does, but I think there's been studies that have shown that your lungs are irritated, your bronchioles are irritated by it.
Is vaping good? Is vaping bad? That decision is up to you. But from here from Jersey Village High School, Miguel Ruiz, JVTV News.
Wow, that story really blew me away. Do you know that people that don't eat meat have a lower risk of getting cancer? Miguel gives us an inside look.
You would imagine these foods to be vegetarian, but you'd also be surprised at the growing popularity of vegans in Jersey Village.
I've been vegetarian for about 12 years now. My parents are vegan, and I'm part of the vegan club at JV. It's being made a lot easier nowadays than it was. Grocery stores sell tons of meat substitutes and a lot of healthier options.
Many people at JV also go to special food stores to get their fix on non-animal products.
A lot of people think that vegan products aren't, tasty, which they actually can be. We have some products that, people love. These are our vegan Raisin Bran muffins. We also have a vegan superfruit muffin. They're low in calories, 320 calories or so per muffin, dairy-free. We're pretty proud of our vegan muffins because they're absolutely amazing and delicious.
The vegetarians at JV are just the tip of the iceberg in the growing movement of vegetarianism. Miguel Gabremidin, JVTV News.
Hey, this is actually pretty good.
And now, for our most popular segment, JV Walking.
Who's the principal at Jersey Village High School?
Principal? George.
George. I don't know. Mr. Funk. Mr. Funk. Yeah?
Mr. Funk?
What's his first name?
I don't know.
I would say Fitzgerald, but I'm not sure.
Is that Mr. Funk?
That's not Mr. Funk.
Mr. Funk.
What's his first name?
Ralph.
Good job. Can you name all 7 continents?
Africa, United States, Russia, Asia.
Nice, smart.
All 7 continents.
Mexico, South America,
No.
South Central.
North America, South America, Asia, Russia, China, India.
So as we saw, our students are pretty clueless. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching.
The Jersey Village boys basketball team is back. Falcon Sports Center starts now.
With the end of the first semester fast approaching, basketball season starts just as quickly. While the Jersey Village boys varsity basketball team had an underwhelming performance last season, the team is confident that this year will be better.
I like the guys that we have. I think it's a good group of kids. They play really hard. They play well together. The only thing that we just need to do is just stop eliminating the many turnovers that we have in the ball game right now.
While the coach works on a game plan, the players are feeling as confident as ever.
This is probably our most athletic team. We have a better team from last year, and I think we can make a deep run in the playoffs. I think we may turn heads this season.
With the team's confidence at an all-time high, we're sure they'll succeed this year. Adam Poley, JVTV News.
That's all for this newscast. Check us out on all our social media.
For Carly Mark and all of JVTV News, I'm Hui Tong. Thanks for watching.
JVTV is now on Instagram. Be sure to check it out and see all of our exciting posts.
JVTV is on Vimeo and YouTube. Go there and see all of our finished projects.
Be sure to check JVTV out on Twitter. Don't forget to like a few posts and retweet some.
Stay updated by following us on Facebook.